y'all. Hey, and welcome to our second episode of We're Just Talking Shhh. I am Tootie Talk Sis. This is
Quay
and
TJ
and
Jedi Master Tony G.
And follow along as we get through this episode. So I don't know. Let's see what we're talking about today, y'all. What's on the table? What's on the agenda for today?
On the agenda for today.
Yeah, what's on y'all, man?
I guess we might want to start with the
We gonna start off deep.
Yeah,
we gonna start off deep.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna start in Missouri incident.
Okay.
This morning, 17-year-old Ralph Yarl is sharing his story for the first time about the night that changed his life when he thought he was picking up his 11-year-old twin brothers from a friend's house.
When you go back to April 13th, tell me what happened when you go to that address.
Well, I go into the driveway, I walk up the steps, I ring the doorbell. I see 3 different cameras, like one looking at the driveway, one on the porch. As far as I know, I didn't know their family at all. Like, I had never even seen their friends or their parents before, so maybe this is their house.
Ralph mistakenly going to Northeast 115th Street instead of getting his siblings from Northeast 115th Terrace, 1 block away.
I actually wait a long time. I'm just on the porch. So then I hear the door open. I see this old man, and I'm assuming, oh, this must be like their grandpa. And then he pulls out his gun, and I'm like, whoa. So I like back up. He points it at me. So I kind of like brace, and I turn my head. Before that, I'm thinking, there's no way he's actually gonna shoot, right? The door is even open. He's gonna shoot through his glass door, and glass is gonna get everywhere. Then it happened, and then I'm on the ground. I fall on the glass, the shattered glass, and then before I know it, I'm running away, shouting, "Help me, help me."
Ralph says he ran to multiple homes until someone answered his plea for help.
I was bleeding from my head. I was like, how is this possible? Like, I've been shot in the head.
Had you ever seen that man before?
Never.
Were there any words that were exchanged before he shot you?
He only said 5 words. Don't come here ever again.
His mom, Cleo, concerned when her son never returned back home.
I was worried already that maybe he had gotten a flat tire or something, and then we got a call from a strange number, and it was the police stating that they had him.
What were the doctors initially telling you, Cleo?
Oh, they didn't have to tell me anything. I'm a healthcare worker. He was partially alert when we got there, but it wasn't a pleasant sight. It was traumatizing.
Shot twice, once in the head and arm, by 84-year-old Andrew Lester. In the aftermath, protests sweeping the streets of Kansas City after it took 4 days for police to file first-degree assault charges.
Justice for Ralph!
The shooter remains out on bond.
So the man is about 3 weeks from going to trial, and he died.
A man has died just days after pleading guilty to shooting a black teenager who mistakenly rang his doorbell. 86-year-old Andrew Lester was awaiting sentencing after accepting a plea deal on Friday for shooting Ralph Yarl in the head back in 2023. You might remember that shooting sparked nationwide protests and demands for Lester's arrest. Lester had pleaded guilty to 1 count of second-degree assault and faced up to 7 years in jail. Prosecutors did not say how he died. Yarl's family telling NBC that Lester never apologized and delayed his trial to avoid taking accountability.
So, my opinion was like, dig him up. Somebody needs to pay,
I feel like somebody got to stand in for him.
Yeah, we need the weekend and burn this motherfucker because somebody got to pay.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. He came to the door for help. You just shot this kid.
Yeah, it was a kid.
Oh my God.
If he got a son or grandson or cousin or uncle, I think they should take his place when it comes to that.
Y'all feel like y'all step up for y'all family. Somebody in his family to step up and take this responsibility. Y'all gotta take this justice. Cause that is crazy. Now he died. He couldn't even make
Ralph Yarl, that's his name. He was 16-year-old. Lester is the the white guy who shot him. He was 86. He shot the 16-year-old Ralph in 2013. Now the men did plead guilty to second-degree felony assault, but he was in jail and the case hadn't concluded and they hadn't sentenced him, and he died.
So yeah, call his son.
Somebody got a.
His cousin. His daddy lied.
Cause ain't no way.
Like,
That is crazy. 2 years.
why? What did the boy do? Just ring the doorbell?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe so
Was it
scared of black
daytime?
people that much.
Even the day? I mean, it don't matter because he shot a kid. But I was just wondering, like, what was his excuse for shooting this kid?
Oh, let me read the family statement. The 16-year-old. The family said in a statement that the news of Lester family brings a mixed emotion, but it does not bring justice. The family was similarly critical of the time it took to bring the case to trial, because he was already, on death's door.
So they
When
wanted
he
him
did.
to die before
So,
he even died.
yeah, so they said for nearly 2 years, Andrew Lester never apologized. It's the old man. He never apologized. Instead, his attorney used every legal maneuver possible to delay accountability. Now, another black child harmed by prejudice will never see the man who shot him face the full weight of the legal system. The statement says, while Lester finally admitted guilt, it came at the very last moment after 2 years of stalling. That delays leaves our families willing.
That's crazy. Was something wrong? Like, did he have dementia or something?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna show you this picture. He looked like he was already. He ain't had no. He probably had racism.
In his heart. The racism was in his heart.
This is him at court the last time. I'm gonna just show y'all the picture. I'm gonna put the picture up. So y'all look at it.
Ain't nothing wrong with school, man.
He was already at death though, but that's why I think he was pushing out
Yeah, that's why.
the trial, delaying the trial, because he like, I'm gonna die before this go. He knew.
I ain't finna take
He
these.
know.
And they let him. Y'all should have locked him up. Y'all be doing speedy trials quick. Yeah, speedy trial of black quick.
Right.
Like a fast food line. You
Yeah,
6 trials in one day.
He's
Speedy
sleeping.
trial.
I wake up, son.
Right, wake up, sir.
Keep the cuffs on him.
Wake up, sir.
But he feels something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And sometimes this man was something.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can pull up the Saturday Night Live. So people are upset. And this really is MAGA people who's upset at Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks went on Saturday Night Live. And he did a skit. You know, he done been on there before and did Black Jeopardy.
Yeah.
So he did Black Jeopardy, where he got the Make America, he's a MAGA, Make America Great Again. And he was afraid to shake the hands of a black man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now they mad talking about some. That just make us. It implies that MAGAs are racist.
But applies.
Duh.
Tom Hanks don't mess
And
with
now
y'all.
all MAGA people are racist. I'm like, no, he got a black granddaughter. Tom Hanks, and his son
Tom
is the
Hanks
one
don't
who's
like
on
him.
Empire and got a baby by a black lady.
Tom Hanks do not. Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. But Tom Hanks don't be standing for that stuff some other white boys be doing. Him, Jim Carrey, it's a couple white people.
Went to church, we wouldn't be in this mess we're in now.
You know what? I agree with you, Doug. I'd like to shake your hand, sir. Here we go.
No,
Oh, no.
Like that.
Oh, no. It's just a handshake. Yeah, it's just a handshake. Yeah, all right. You're welcome at Black Jeopardy anytime.
All right. Well, thank you, my brother. Maybe I'll start a show for you to come on, and we'll call it White Jeopardy.
Now, what I want to show you. Now, besides that, now what's y'all feelings of that? And I'm gonna pull up the other video that relates to this because this happened in real life.
I mean, it's
Well, come on.
right. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. They mad. Listen, they can sit up there and laugh at all different type of black stereotype comedy. But when they do the different white stereotype comedies, oh, now it's taboo. Now they don't like Tom Hanks no more. He made Forrest Gump and Castaway. We're gonna always like Tom Hanks. He's talking about. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. And I like comedy. So it was funny to me. Reminded me of Dave Chappelle and
He know his people, man.
the white guy.
he know
the
the
white
people,
black racist.
right. He know the people that like black people know stuff about black people and what things that black people do. And white people know the same, man. They know what's going on behind the closed door.
It's all now, Kamala Harris is 50%, and Kamala Harris is wearing a song, and that's the husband. That's her husband. So he refused to shake Kamala Harris' hand and did not stand on the side with her when Kamala Harris was wearing his wife.
Hi. Do you want to come here, Bruce? Is it pick on the ground? In the middle? Scoot over a little? No. It's okay, we're right. We're gonna fight. Don't worry. Okay. We're ready. Okay.
So, first of all, you know, you ain't got to be there. I would kick that nigga off the stage.
It's hate in his heart.
Disrespect me.
But
Well, girl, say, only get from around this part.
man.
This one is a little longer, so maybe y'all can see it before I.
Thank you.
But y'all mad at the skit. Y'all was outraged about what happened in real life.
I see. They gonna pick and choose. They mad because it's exposed though. That's why she said because some of the conservatives didn't find it funny because they know it's the truth.
It makes us seem racist. What?
You guys are. Y'all look racist. That's the crazy part. Before y'all even say anything, the way the parents. Yeah, he don't like me at all.
Oh, and also condolences to the Wallace family because Biggie's small mom passed away on Friday morning, and they said it was a natural cause, and she was 78 years old. And I think how do you pronounce her name? Voletta? I'm not sure, but Miss Wallace. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Y'all get all upset with me. So Miss Wallace, condolences to the Wallace family. Right. Condolences to the Wallace family on the passing of Miss Wallace, Biggie's small mom. So, what y'all want to talk about next? Because I had the Biggie's small. Oh, I was supposed to show y'all this too. Hopefully this video loads. Right? Because I'm gonna show y'all the news story because I don't think the news story put the actual footage of what they talking about. So let me give y'all just a breakdown, right? So it's a young boy. He out here, he at a club, and he's surrounded by white people. And then he get into it with some white women. They aggressively in his face, and he over there doing like this. I don't think that video got sent. Yeah, so then they moved down the street. He eventually moved down the street, and then some white men come in between, like him and the white girl. Now this white man who broke it up when they was just down here.
Wrong white man.
He walked up next to the boy over here on this side, while the boy talking to him sneaking. Bam! Punching him.
Didn't drop him though.
Yeah, didn't drop him, but you punched him hard.
Punched him hard.
So they said they fight for a couple of minutes. Then what ended up happening? Yeah.
Because the one dude that punched him stepped back.
He got the best of him.
He killed one.
I'ma just say,
He put knuckles.
Downtown Shreveport of a man who died from injuries sustained after he was beaten outside of a club in downtown Shreveport. We're told 43-year-old Christopher Temple of Webster Parish died over the weekend. On January 26th, Temple was on Commerce Street when he was hit in the head. He underwent surgery at the hospital and then went into hospice before dying on Saturday. Shreveport police are still investigating what happened.
Now you see how the news reported that.
Yeah.
He was hit in the head while they reported it as if he was the victim.
Yeah.
Now I want to show y'all the video. Get the video. That's where they messed up.
Man has lost his wife on On Shreveport City streets, NBC6 News has exclusively obtained video of what led up to that incident and who initiated the confrontation. Good evening and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Dan Jovic. Shreveport police say their investigation into an assault outside of a nightclub is now a homicide investigation. It is our top story tonight. The surveillance video obtained exclusively by NBC6 News shows what unfolded on a public sidewalk on Sunday, January 26th, just after 5:30 in the morning. The video shows 25-year-old Trevor Moses apparently getting into an argument with several women. 43-year-old Christopher Temple, who is wearing the white baseball hat, steps in and directs the women away from that argument. The group then walks on North Spring Street towards Travis Street. That's when the video shows Christopher Temple punching Trevor Moses as Moses is talking to another man. According to police, the men continued to fight for several minutes until Moses hit Temple in the face and Temple hit his head on the concrete on Commerce Street. He was taken to the hospital, underwent surgery, and was sent to Carpenter's Hospice, where he died on February 15th.
And that's all my
Moses has been arrested for second-degree battery. Police are working with the district attorney's office to see if more charges will be filed.
He got hit first. That man was 43 years old, and this little boy was 25.
What is he even doing in the club? What is
Why you playing at home with your wife and kids? Well, maybe you ain't getting you ain't got to work in the morning. What is going? Why is you fighting a 25-year-old
and got killed? He got dukes. I'm raising my son with all dukes.
At 43, baby, you gonna be hurting in the morning. The next day, back and neck and everything. Fighting a 20. What?
He can go do it again a couple more nights. He can go 25. You can do it again a couple. You can fight every night you want with 25. You ain't gonna feel it. He 43. 43. Retirement plan.
And then snuck him. That wasn't even no, his hand turned to him and you could have killed him.
It is
And the anger how you had hit him in the head like that. Why is this little boy still in jail?
Now he gotta argue self-defense. That's on camera.
It just shows how.
And that's what I'm like, but that also is the state's attorney decision. You didn't watch this video just like the rest of us. And it was the cops' decision too, because how you just gonna listen to what the people say out there. Don't pull the video footage before you arrest him and then just gonna arrest him.
And it's the judge decision too in his hearing.
Yeah, but I'm saying before you even get to all that.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all could have looked at that and seen right away that was something not charged.
What? Shreveport where?
Louisiana.
It says in his name, that's why. It says in his name. They can't believe this young black man just killed one of their white men. This black boy just killed this white man.
I don't know why.
With Duke, and we see it on tape. They see the self-defense on tape. They're trying to figure the wiggle room. They trying to get their lick back. They petty people. They get their lick back, baby. You just said the South. The South.
And thinking of this ain't even the South. This is New York. So y'all know that man who I guess this episode is gonna be called Black and Black.
Black, y'all.
So y'all know the man. His name is Daniel Petty. He was in the service. He choked the man on the subway to death. The black man who had mental issues. He was yelling at people on the subway, and the white man took it upon himself to go and just choke for 6 minutes to death. He found not guilty. Yeah.
He just.
They took him to court. He got arrested.
Oh my God.
They charged him. They found him bad.
Oh my God.
We begin here in New York, where protests are continuing after a jury Monday acquitted subway vigilante Daniel Penny in the chokehold death of the street performer Jordan Neely on a Manhattan subway train last May, finding Penny not guilty of criminally negligent homicide. Neely was just 30 years old and a beloved Michael Jackson impersonator. He was unhoused, he was hungry, he was crying out for help when Penny, a white former U.S. Marine, attacked him, pinned him down on a subway train by the neck for 6 minutes. Neely's family has separately filed a civil lawsuit against Penny. Neely's father, Andre Zachary, was removed from the New York courtroom Monday after protesting the not guilty verdict, along with others. Can you talk about how the police dealt with what happened, how the police dealt with the man who killed your nephew, and what happened on that day, what you came to understand.
It was buddy-buddy. I mean, when you look at the interview, it seems like they were buddy-buddy. They were leading him into finding out what occurred, but after they found out what occurred and they knew that he was dead, they still treated him like buddy-buddy. You know, he was a Marine. The officer was an ex-Marine, ex-military. He treated him like he was his friend, his buddy or pal. No handcuffs, no nothing. That's just unheard of.
We're talking about Daniel Penny,
Penny.
ex-Marine. Very different than what happened just in this last week as we witnessed this nationwide manhunt against the killer of Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare.
The Jordan Neely case at all. They actually let him go. They let him go.
They let Daniel Penny go.
Yeah, we had to fight for justice.
He put him in a chokehold, even when he said that he was defending the other passengers from your nephew.
Correct.
Many passengers were saying, let him go.
Right. A lot of passengers, if you listen on the video, a lot of passengers saying, if you keep holding on to him, he will die. You know, you had a guy that called his wife that was from the military that was just giving him some advice on what to tell the guy that was holding his hand. And nobody listened. Nobody listened.
Has the mayor's office, has Mayor Adams, who is a former police officer himself, has he reached out to you and to your family?
Not at all. He didn't come to the funeral, the wake. He didn't. All he's been saying is, that justice was served for the city, especially after the verdict. I mean, everybody heard him. I'm not even giving too much attention to Eric Adams. He's just, to me, just a straight creep.
So,
and then that was the thing that I'm not a part of Clubhouse. It's another social media app or whatever. And they was telling the black people to delete Clubhouse because Clubhouse has hired Daniel Penny and put him in this high position for nothing he ain't even qualified to do. But it's all right.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It is all I talk about. It be having me crying on social media. The Avengers. They get the pedophile. No. They like in Miami. You gotta look up Miami Avengers. I think that's what they call it. It's something like that. It's something. And they beating up all like child molesters. See what look up on the Chomo app where they at. And they catching them texting, young kids and stuff. They beating them up all in grocery stores. They beating them up all outside apartment buildings. They alley-oop one of them in the grocery store. One threw them up, the other one busting them. Been having me crying. That's why I be like, I need a Avengers. I need to form a team of Avengers for the summer.
They got them thinking they was gonna meet up with the kids.
Yes.
Because they be sitting there waiting on the kids.
Yeah. But they be by the crib. Like, oh yeah, they catch them, slide up. Hey, what you was over here doing? What you was gonna do? No, they get slapping them up, beating them up. Oh yeah, now you gotta fight bro now. You can't just go. They be making them eat dogs. Wow. That's it. Oh my God. They call I think it's Young Avengers. It's something on it's Miami Avengers.
I got one. There was one that surfaced today on Facebook.
It's not in this one.
Oh my God.
It's an alley-oop smack.
So please.
It's not in this one. It's an alley-oop smack.
It's an alley-oop smack. Yeah. What's their name? Do we got the name?
They talking for Asian boys.
Man, listen, it's so many on now. It's so many. They catching them. They is catching them. That's hilarious.
That's the type of justice that is needed. Obviously, you can just mess with kids and get out of jail, and then that's it.
Yeah, ain't no.
And still turn around and do the same thing.
Right. You can't. You gotta get them. You gotta get them. How you found it? Yeah. Shout out YNs, man. Shout out YNs. That's what they take that anger. Yeah. Look up the child molester apps, man. They got arrested. They got arrested. He's a fucking ball! This other one. Dick him! That's what he listed.
He see him on wolves. Yes, bring the law.
So they
can stump it. Yeah, call the police. Call them for help. That was sweet. That wasn't toughness. Police come in and stump his ass out. He saw what was going on.
Oh, okay.
They gonna be running around with door hammers.
Hell yeah, no, that wasn't cocky. You want me to call the police? One's like, no, don't call the police. He's like, yes, please. You looking around? Yeah, y'all can call them. Someone please call 911.
They be running around with little Thor hammers and Captain America blow up shields.
Niggas can fuck with me and Mio.
They is crazy. For real. They dragging them all through Walmart, all through the crazy places.
Don't condone violence, but sometimes shit gotta happen and let the shit be worthy. Yeah, get the pedophile. Don't put that kids out there.
You got the hammer.
They
got the Thor hat. They right here real life, man. They catching you too. You do it out here in this gangway, man. Waiting on girls.
Literally.
These trying to get right on it, bop them. They get right on them. He smack them with the hammer first.
I got the cap shield out there and everything.
Yeah, they crazy. They the Miami Avengers.
I'm just waiting for someone to swing out on the Spider-Man suit.
They the Miami Avengers. And they beating shit for real.
That's crazy. Wow.
Look, he's trying to get up out of that.
They can keep doing it. Because the pedophile ain't gonna go to the police.
No. But they gonna
right. I was trying to beat up these other ass girls. And then a bunch of people thought they some Avengers.
They had mass hammers and shields.
Yeah, they catch the
one of them had a cape on with a diamond in the middle of his head.
Well, he's gonna be like, sir, wait. What?
You ain't gonna believe them. The Avengers.
That's like this cop episode I watched where this lady had called the cops because she had she was a prostitute. And she had did her service. And the men that paid.
She called the police on her.
There's a man that got her money.
Lady, you going to jail. You going to jail, lady.
He owed me $40. $40? And when I got the car, we had discussed all like what the fees was. And he had said he wanted.
Ma'am, you do know that's illegal, right?
Very.
But one day I seen a crackhead who called them because they sold her
and look, this is the funniest part of the video. All the videos they end like GTA talking about wasted. Look, and they finally got him.
5 stars.
They finally got him on the ground. They just getting off. They'll give a murderer, they'll give a murderer 15 to life, 25 to life in Illinois. They'll give a sex offender 3 years to life. Meaning after he serves 3 years, he can go see the
Sometimes they'll just make them register like the first time. Oh, it's just the first offense. Register and probation for however many years.
But if they go in there, it'd be like 3 to life. Yeah, 3 to life.
And I'm like, do they really get beat up in jail?
Oh, they get terrorized and
But then they I was watching the thing that says they put them on their own unit.
I'm gonna say it like this. Like Illinois prisons is maximum security are horrible. Terrifying. Please don't go there. I don't care if you tough, don't go there. It's not made for humans. But they do got a PC, they got a protective custody. And you know, they send them to protective custody, and that's more of it's like a segregated part of the joint. It's not general population, so now you really isolated. But the ones that be in population, trying to blend in, and then it comes out, bad news bears. It be bad news bears. Wow. Because you gotta think, it's people walking around here missing their family, you know, their kids, or just angry people, all the badass kids, the behavior kids, they just looking for an outlet.
And they look at God.
And look, and here you go, right?
Look at God, right? He know I needed it. They probably in that stretcher. He know I needed to take this.
Man, listen, it be so crazy. It's dudes in there that be lying. So there be dudes in there lying. Young dudes. This was some fast people that I was like, how many young dudes that be locked up? For pedo cases. Being there talking about they locked up for a pole case. I'm a case. Then they out, they come and they still here. You be like, wait, what you mean? Why you still here? Oh, you got that 3 to life. So you thought you was getting out in 3 years. But when you saw the board, they was like, nah.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, we'll see you in another 3 years. Now you back here trying to explain to us. Talking about, oh, I ain't got no parole site. Well, they'll send your ass for a halfway house. They gonna get you out of here. Once your out date, because they don't want a lawsuit. You know? Pass your out date, now they gotta pay you. They get paid off of you when you're in there. But anything past your out date, they gotta pay you.
It's a certain state.
They gotta pay you. But yeah, it's a lot of dudes, young dudes, you be in there like a regular dude. He got one of them cases. Something crazy happened, it comes out. Like, all right, you short enough to go to a halfway house. Halfway houses don't take child molesters, sex cases, order of protection cases, meaning like you beating them females, you gotta protect them. They don't take them type of cases. So if you just in for a case, you can go. And you that short, but nah, they shot you down. Nah, that don't make no sense. It don't add up. Yeah. People that be having under the pedo cases lie all day. They lie all day.
Yeah, it was Louisiana. Should have known.
What? Louisiana?
Louisiana was the Department of Justice investigating Louisiana prison system, and they felt that they routinely keep inmates in past their release date.
Crazy.
So they supposed to be out and they just won't let them go.
The South.
They'll just keep them in there. I'm like, wait, what?
So Louisiana has violated on more than one occasion a lot of folks' 14th Amendment rights by keeping them in prison past their release dates. Our Chris Rosado has been looking into this one for us today. He joins us. Chris, good evening. What did you learn?
Hey, Greg, good evening. The report shows not only what you just mentioned, but it also shows the state knew about this for a long time and failed to correct it.
When it comes to your civil rights inside the criminal justice system, Louisiana doesn't exactly get an A on its report card. The Department of Justice issued a report showing it found Louisiana Department of Corrections kept inmates in prison longer than they were supposed to serve.
I represent a range of people who have been held past their legal release dates by the Louisiana Department of Corrections.
Civil rights attorney William Mose says he has at least 2 lawsuits for violations of the 14th Amendment.
This is very encouraging. It shows that the U.S. Department of Justice reached the same conclusion that we did after seeing the evidence.
The report claims between January and April of 2022, almost 27% of people released were held past their scheduled release dates. And of those inmates, 24% were held for at least 90 days over. DOC released a statement shortly after the report hit newsrooms saying, without a full review of the report's findings and documentation supporting said findings, it would be a challenge to provide a comprehensive response at this time. The report also says DOC was warned about its unconstitutional practice 10 years ago, but failed to make changes.
They kept that internal investigation a secret. They withheld it from the public, but it eventually got out. But they did not fix the problem. And so to this day, still thousands of people are held past their release dates.
Between those 4 months, the report also says DOC had to pay parish jails an estimated $850,000 for the days those inmates were kept past their legal sentence, costing you, the taxpayer, $2.5 million per year.
My hope is that this federal investigatory report prompts Louisiana to fix the problem.
Now, the Assistant Attorney General of DOJ's Civil Rights Division says they stand ready to work with state officials to institute what they're calling long overdue reforms. And both Congressman Troy Carter and the ACLU put out statements also. You can catch both of those full statements in this story on the 9 News app. Greg?
All right.
The South, the North is corrupt too. They do dirty stuff in prison, but certain stuff, like them lawsuits, they don't be want to pay them lawsuits. And they gotta pay them. State,
yeah, and that's what it is. It's a lawsuit.
With the South, they don't.
That a quarter of the people since 2012, more than a quarter of the inmates scheduled to be released haven't had held past their release date.
You don't know how mad you can get until you're supposed to go home.
Yeah, and don't.
And you don't.
They packed up all your stuff. They gave away stuff. Y'all can have that.
You told people you didn't to fuck you.
Yeah, shit to the office.
You been talking shit all fuck you, nigga. How you in here? I'm out. Now you walk around here sad.
Right.
Give him I can't go.
Noodles back.
They said I can't leave. I draw peanut butter in front of you. Yeah.
I'm gonna put somebody in the books when I get out, but they ain't letting me go. Like.
Can't get a phone call. You can't even get on the phone no more. What you mean? No. They go home. You have a phone. No, you can't use this phone.
Right, dumping up my money in my book. Yeah, I'm out here and then
man.
They just hold it.
Illinois different though. Illinois so corrupt, they gonna pay the lawsuits.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling her the other night, like I know people that just sat in prison and just file lawsuits on any and everything. You got a couple hundred here, 1,000 here, like all this black mold. That outlet is too close to that water fountain. Foul it. Like lived off that and now. Illinois gonna pay, but Illinois the system. Yeah, Illinois prison, they gonna fuck you up in there too though. That's why they don't care about paying losses. They know what they people doing in there. Got thrown down some stairs, your arm broke. We know what people doing in there. Right. Yeah, you ain't gonna have to rasp them for nothing. Let you get seriously hurt up and down on their end, they gonna keep it hush. Yeah, shut up.
Sonya Macy, her family got $10 million for the lady in Springfield who the police shot her in the face because she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
Oh yeah, with the tea, the offer, all about that.
Yeah. She had the hot water. He said, "Oh, I thought she was gonna throw hot water on me." She was pouring it in the sink, and she told him, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." No, before that, she had the hot water. He the one who said, "You got water boiling, go turn it off." So she went over there to turn the water off, and she was saying something to his partner, talking to his partner about something. And then she told the partner, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He said, "What the fuck you just said?" She said, no, he said, "I'll shoot you in your fucking face." She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." He shot her in the face.
Oh my God.
Check on her. We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot! Drop!
And then so his partner, nah, she gone. Say yo, don't get her aid. Yep. She gone.
She gone. He even let her go.
That's a face shot. She gone. And you hear her still breathing, gargling, and like you hear it all on the video and everything. But she had a mental problem. She had just called them like the day before because the paramedics who came, he was like, it was a white woman. She said, oh, I believe her name is Sonia or something like that. Her name we was just out with because she had like, she was just having like a mental breakdown or whatever. So yeah, he went out there then but lied because when his captain came, his captain was like, where's the because you shot somebody in the face. Everybody thinking that this is a
woman.
Yeah.
A mental woman.
A woman in the face.
Not no
they thought that he went out there and lied like, tried to make it seem like it was so threatening that it wasn't. Then he had already came from another department that had let him go. And this department had took him on. So I'm looking like, I know that captain was like, well, he did that favor to hire this motherfucker.
Man.
But yeah, so she got, I don't know what, did he end up, I don't know what happened with his case. But the family got a $10 million salary.
Not enough.
Yeah,
not enough.
Yeah, this is spring chill in the morning.
But she survived though.
Oh no.
No,
she
died.
Oh.
The family.
The family, that's why I said the family.
Dang.
Nah, she didn't survive. She
I'm
died
thinking
right
she
there
took
on
one in the
camera
family.
after you heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she died.
Oh my God! Why? Please stop posting this crazy stuff on social media. Messed my head up yesterday. Did you see the thing when the girl killed her cousin by accident and then shot herself?
Oh yeah, that's like an old video. There was two little girls in the bathroom.
Playing.
She had a
Oh,
gun.
I didn't. Yeah, I seen that.
Shot her cousin.
Playing with a gun, Tony. Like they live or filming. She got the gun to the back of her head, like they playing.
No, she wasn't even to the back. She was just holding it like this.
That thing had a.
And her cousin was on the side of her, so you know when you turn, how it hit your
Got a
cousin.
whole drum at the bottom of it. Like
I seen because the family couldn't even get in because their bodies was at the door. Yeah, and they couldn't even. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember how I watched that. I was like, how did it just?
That's how. Listen, clicking on stuff.
Yeah, clicking on
you ain't
stuff.
supposed to click
Yeah,
on.
I was like, oh my God, I was not expecting this.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah, it was
God.
traumatizing.
It is.
Traumatizing.
Them kids, but it'd be like the real world. Watch them kids. Watch out, kids. Everybody out there, watch out, kids. Keep an eye on y'all kids. Kids,
And on
listen,
your
kids are not as
stuff.
smart as y'all think they is. I don't care.
And
My
what-
daughter
yeah,
all
what your
A's.
weapons are.
She all A's. Dean's list, all that. I don't trust her. I don't put her to the test. Some of y'all be putting y'all kids to the test. And they losing. They're gonna lose. Every time. They're kids. Watch
what y'all seeing around them. Watch what them see. What y'all put
fun.
in front of them. Do what you do. You know, put your kids in there and be like, that's just a little me. Because little you be slumped up in the bathroom with a couple cousins and shit there too. Because y'all down here thugging and doing y'all thing and not paying attention to your kids is there to get free falling. That shit ain't cool. We all need a big mama and some great grannies around here. We ain't got no more because everybody, grannies right now is pushing that 28. You're a grandma.
With 90s baby, the last generation with grandmas.
Yeah. My grandma kept that thing on her, but we ain't never touched my grandma.
Why you better listen?
Didn't you know it was in the house?
Still right now to this day.
My parents had one of them things
I gonna
listen. My parents had one of the things I never
knew where it was at.
I never. Listen, I would never touch that thing. Dangerous.
Why is it the first thing?
It's a boomstick.
Oh, my parents got a gun. Let's go play with it. Why is that a thought?
Cause they bad.
Why is that a thought?
Cause I think that's a kid anything.
Yeah, you know.
Anything the kids see, they gonna say, "Let me play with it." I don't care. It could be a knife. They can poke their hand and still gonna be like, "Ooh, this is sharp."
That's the kids that have
kids
said like
do.
12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. I don't get that. Because those girls was definitely like 15, 16 that hit the room.
Everything's a movie and TikTok.
And it's so crazy, like the kids so
They don't see the
bold.
consequences behind what they see on TV and what they think is popular.
They
They see
so
the music
bold.
videos and shit like that,
And
but
then
they don't see the
think it's
funeral.
right. They don't
Like,
see
them props.
think it can happen to
They look
them.
really y'all, but this is
Yeah.
all props and actors and everything like that. Like that shit is real. Ain't no rewinding. Ain't no cut and go.
They were so bold. It was kids.
Baby
I mean, it
bold.
was adults in the next room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, so bold enough to be filming
right.
themselves with a gun to
Right.
show.
Yeah.
And end up, two people end up losing their life. Like, it was
Yeah, and I know that family must be devastated. And then whoever nobody back it was.
Ain't no designated to watch the kids. Everybody getting together, putting all the kids in one room, and then y'all in one area and everything like that. You gotta at least
With
have
that
a
type of
designated-
weapon.
Y'all know y'all lifestyle y'all live. Y'all know what type of family members y'all have. Y'all know what type of friends and company y'all keep around. Now, this information is not for everybody, but you know what you do and what you got under the pillow real close that a baby can just stumble over and get. That's your fucking fault. Lacking, but being tough and chill and whatever names you want to have, it's your fucking fault. Keep your shit the fuck away. Wait for the kids. That shit ain't cool. Smoking, drinking, and having a burner, having a blicky under the seat, under the couch. My blicky ain't on reach. Yeah. 2-year-old can grab that blicky too while you upstairs smoking or try to cook this some oodles and noodles. It takes 5 seconds.
I know this girl who shot somebody through her purse. She had her gun in her purse, and it was something in her purse.
That probably triggered
Yeah, triggered it and shot the person next to her and killed her. And
That's crazy.
Mom who says she accidentally shot and killed her teenage daughter on Saturday. Our Dryden Quigley sits down with her to talk about the moments leading up to that shooting and the memories of her daughter now left behind.
As a 7th grader, Deria Radley should have been walking through the doors of J.T. Moore Middle School this morning. Instead, her funeral is being planned.
My world is just falling apart. I love that little girl so much.
It was right here in their apartment on Edge Hill Avenue where Deanne Radley says she was searching in her purse for her keys. That's when the pistol that she carries in her bag went off, killing her 13-year-old daughter.
Wait, at the stadium? That happened at a baseball stadium? Or
I can't recall
something like
where
that.
it was.
But I don't know if that person didn't make it. But that happened recently at like it was a sports event that happened at recently. But I don't know if the person didn't make it or not. They were trying to figure out like how
it went on.
Yeah, how it went on, and how the person, most stadiums you got to check.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Like a baseball game or something like that. I can't really remember how. Yeah, because I'm like, wait, what state is this? That they ain't checking purses and stuff. And y'all ain't got a metal detector. Hey, Chicago so big. They don't have it everywhere.
That's crazy. I don't know, but they be in a lot of other places though. Like going through a stadium. I don't know. That's wild. But you been following Lil Me? And 50 Cent? Oh my God. I don't know. I've been seeing Lil Me do a lot of promos lately. I just feel like he probably messed up that deal with 50. He probably really needs that.
He making a promo for it.
Everything.
Crazy?
No, it be everything. Like I'd be just strolling. He doing a promo at somebody's weed shop.
You got to get that money.
He doing a promo somewhere else. I'm like, dang, look, I'm thinking 50 just whooped. You know how rich people whoop like, you broke now. I guess he probably really going broke. Cause he doing, yeah, this is my cousin's spot. Come through. Think this your spot. Like, you just doing promo like that? But yeah, he said, 50 said he gave them $5 million. He gave their family $5 million. They ran through $5 million before Big Meech got out. And he said he took Lil Meech to rehab.
Yeah,
He said, I got the
when they was
clean.
screaming BMF.
Then Tyreek, oh my God, Tyreek doing him so dirty. I ain't gonna say he did him dirty. I'm not even gonna say he did him dirty. He just, they like, man, Tyreek, you need to help him. He said, man, I tried to help him. He wanted to be big bro. He wanted to big bro me. You just now started acting. This little boy's been acting since before barbershop. Right. Yeah, right. Like, he's been acting. He's gonna come in because he's older. That's because your daddy a gangster. He just like, he felt like he was me. Right. No. You only had one role, sir. You and 50 Cent gave it to you and took it. and took it. Ain't nobody called you for a show. They just call you for promos. They do it. Like, oh man. Then he like he
took him to rehab and they were trying to see. They asked 50 where the beef started at. 50 said he think it was because Big Meat was jealous of his relationship with Little. So when he was telling him, don't spend all your money, his dad like, man, I spent all my money. He telling him not to do drugs. They're like, I need drugs, it's fine. Like,
where was your dad for how many years?
So he said, I thought about it. I think Big Meech was uncomfortable with me and Mimi relationship. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing drugs. He telling him he used to do X like it's cool. I tell Mimi, chill, stop spending all your money. He telling him how much money he blew. People don't know I had to send Mimi to rehab. That's what people said.
Yeah. Like, I mean, you know Big Meech, we know he was the irresponsible one. Giraffes in the club on his birthday. This is all drug money, man. You giraffes in the club. Everybody around here throwing cards.
Thinking of firearms. So do y'all believe that ASAP Rocky shot his friend? Because he just found not guilty.
Oh, yeah.
I know one thing. When your girl a billionaire, you ain't gonna never go to jail for nothing. So if he didn't, he's not guilty. I know he ran up on her like, girl, baby, I told you. He dope.
I said, she okay? I'm on football tackle real. I forgot.
You got Chris Brown in the background singing. The whole time he fighting this case, dude in the background singing residuals. He making this play for his girl. He thought, bro, shout out ASAP. He thought bro was going to jail. He said not guilty. He jumped splash. He ran splash. Man, look, man.
It's been trying to get him about 20 years.
Yeah, I said, I initially said, like, I don't think he's gonna go to jail for the simple fact is that when they brought the case, they offered him 6 months.
Oh yeah.
He was supposed to go to jail for 24 years or something like that, and they offered the prosecutor offered him 6 months. Now I believe it was a possibility that he did it, but the guy was still trying to extort him. Mm-hmm. So the tape that they played, it almost sounded like he did it, but in the tape he was talking about extorting him. Yeah, I'm gonna get paid. Blah, blah, blah. Like so, so it doesn't make it look good.
Right.
So it don't make it look. I don't know if he did it or not, but either way, it ain't gonna make it look good on your case. If they got recording on you talking about you finna go get this money and everything because and then initially I don't think he went to press charge, but didn't think the case thought he was able to drop it once he can like pressure ASAP Rocky into this money.
You feel me? And just that's what I tried. I tried. He didn't even reach out to me or nothing. Like this is nothing. Like he's still thinking that this shit is a joke. He's gonna find out when he go to preliminary hearing, and that's when his people are gonna try to reach out because they're gonna realize how bad this shit is. How much money you looking for? Like, what you feel me? It's not how much I'm looking for. It's what I'm suing for. What stands in the bracket to what it is. I feel good because I know who this is. I know he never looked out for nobody. He really not who people think they like. When the smoke clears, he's not that person. You get what I'm saying? So if he would have did, you gotta understand. I knew my people before anybody. He knew my brother died. He knew I was fucked up. He knew Top Beats was fucked up. He knew a lot of people. He knew everybody's situation. This man is Mr. 6 months. You know what I'm saying? He come around, he tell you, he gonna fix shit, and you don't even have to put money to fix shit. And then guess what? You don't see Rocky for another 6 months. He got new bodyguards. My lawsuit is filled in already with the niggas. Like when I went to the lawyers, you can like withdraw the lawsuit type of shit and then, you know, or just settle type of shit, you feel me? No, he would settle, and then that means that I would go to court or wouldn't do anything, and he have to go against the state, and it would be way less. Yeah, man. So that's attempted murder. That's not like me and you thrown together. We had an argument, and then a fight broke out, and a gun came out. He purposely knew what he was doing. Yeah. When you purposely know what you're doing, that's a whole different ballgame. You get what I'm saying? And I'm still feel sympathetic for this man because I know that. I know what he's about to endure. But he told me, fuck off, go to the police. He told me this type of shit. If I was to put that out, when I sent you, if I was to put that out to the world, bro, they would laugh at him. I'm not the toughest nigga in the world. I don't know too many gangster niggas that's gonna come at Rocky. He's a millionaire, bro. That shit can come from anywhere. He decided to fire on me. That was the worst thing ever. He should have had somebody who did that because when you do that, that means not only are you jeopardizing your career, you're jeopardizing yourself and everybody you're around. So you gotta take that threat out. Because that's the only way I would think. Yeah, man. Like, who gets cool after somebody fired on you 5 times, bro? Nobody.
He thought he was going to be able to drop it right.
And what it is, like, the criminal justice system be like this. They saw all that, offering you 6 months to get it out the way. Now, they also do this, like, all right, since you're going to make us go to trial and pay taxpayer money, then we're going to go for the max. So now, yeah, to the world, 20 years, oh, it's bad. But I did not know they offered 6 months in the beginning. I would have been like, oh, he was never going to jail. Yeah. This is just, the 20 years is to scare you. That's what they do. They're going to offer you, they're going to offer you some. You don't want to take it. If you make them go to trial, they always going to, we're going to seek the max. That's what they're going to tell you. If we go to trial, we're going to seek the max. That is literally what they're going to tell you. So, if they was coming that low, they didn't have enough.
They didn't have,
And not only that, they didn't even find the evidence when the police was caught there. There was no evidence found. The dude who was testifying against him went to the scene and found the bullet shells and brought it to the police.
Yeah. I was like, come on.
States ate him up.
Prosecutor should have never.
This girl a billionaire. You see his lawyer? You think you're not going to peep that? He's not going to peep that? That's another thing, too, because the courts will alley-oop you. But when you wish that, you take that out of their hand.
Yeah.
You take that out of their hand.
It's just,
you see a lot of people
that don't have the money to fight in court. That's it.
Yeah, when people bring them real lawyers that fight for the person who's paying them, then you got a lot of cases with people that we know did some stuff and got off. But when you put it in them the regular people's hands, they gonna alley-oop you. They gonna play, let me get this one, I give you the next two. Let me get this too, I give you the next one. They gonna keep them cases going. But yeah, ASAP, I know he was extremely happy. He had too much. He was fighting against too much.
Well, somebody protect Rihanna.
He was protecting her. Cause if she was there, what you doing right here?
Oh, over there.
You know what Rihanna said? She ain't marrying him with all this stuff on his conscience.
You gotta clear that up.
You gotta clear that up. Rihanna was the best thing that ever happened to him. That's the only reason why he relevant to today. Did you see what Rihanna had said about she releasing a new album soon? I said out of all these years, finally Rihanna. Finally.
I ain't know we was waiting on that. I'm not gonna lie. Once she became a billionaire, I thought she would have did what I would do. Retire from making work. Just work in general. Just retire from work in general.
These past years, she's been searching for something. Music is what was missing for her. So no matter if you're a billion,
you're right. Your art is your art.
Yeah.
Even she's only praying doing for money. She's doing it.
She just clowning for the last stuff when she was. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, y'all just. Zelda. That's
But guess
finally
what? It still
Rihanna.
was in the number
That's
one movie.
finally Rihanna. The
She
movie
didn't
was
care.
good.
The song was for the number one movie, so that song
They
was
claimed-
number
listen,
one.
It was.
Whether you
right.
like it or not, this
Right.
song is always gonna be up there.
It was number one. The movie was number one, and the song went with it. But when they separated the music from the movie, they was clowning Rihanna.
Yeah.
Oh, good. They was beating her down.
You
They
know
was
how
beating her
Beyonce can
down.
do anything? Rihanna
Wait,
can do anything.
speaking of Beyonce, country
Album winner.
Grammy album winner of the year.
So for that, I don't feel those type of way because it's like it's black people made country music anyways. Number one. Number two, she is from the country.
She's from Texas.
She's not a country,
But she's from Houston. Yeah. It's just weird that they put her in that category.
But
They
the
said if
song,
that's
the
the
song
case,
was country.
Yeah.
A lot of Justin Bieber won Song of the Year for a Spanish song. So why Beyonce
Yeah.
can't win a country song?
True.
Like, come on
She
now.
won album of the year.
Huh?
Yeah, I need this song. The whole album.
Country
Like,
album.
the whole album was good.
Yeah, it don't.
The whole album?
What I'm saying.
No,
People
Tony.
from other genres.
No.
I can see number one hot single,
Listen.
but the whole album.
No, listen. I'm gonna say
You
this.
telling me from 1 to 18.
I'm gonna say
I ain't gonna
this.
hit skit not one time.
I'm gonna say this.
Not
This was
once.
Beyonce
But
cheat
how
code.
many albums of the year have
Two.
had maybe two good songs
Two.
in one album of the
Two.
year? Come on.
For their genre though, like okay,
Come on there.
that's their genre.
At that genre.
Yeah.
But this,
I'm gonna
is
tell you
R&B.
Beyonce cheat code.
Was the genre.
This was
She worked for her
this
music. Y'all can't
was
take that
this
away.
was
I
Beyonce
ain't
cheat
gonna say
code.
it's my.
This was listen.
I didn't say it was good.
This what I'm saying.
I haven't listened to it, so I
This
don't know.
was
I listened to a
Beyonce
couple
cheat
songs.
code. First of all, her country song, not everybody else country song was played, not just on the country.
Right, it was played
It
on
was played on
all
R&B, rap.
Yeah.
But
It
she
was-
had to fight to even get on those.
She don't have to. Beyonce
Yes, she
ain't have to fight
did.
for
They
nothing.
wasn't
If
playing
everybody
Yeah,
get
they
up,
weren't playing her country.
Jay-Z had to step in.
And the Country Music Awards didn't nominate her. Yeah, they acknowledge her, didn't nothing.
And then by saying
they don't
that,
play with Beyonce.
how the fuck she win an award?
Because eventually they did.
Like the
But
community.
that doesn't
Right.
The community.
That's what I said. Her
Her
cheat code. No, her cheat code was
It
this.
doesn't matter.
Look, Tony. Her cheat
They're
code.
very good black
Like I
country
said.
artists that the country
Don't
music
recognize.
award
Blowfish,
would not recognize because they're black. So it doesn't necessarily mean that her album wasn't country. It's more of she was black and they like you ain't finna bring your black ass over here
I'm
with
saying-
all them fans and take what we've been doing.
And which is which
That's
and which I
That's
understand.
what she did.
But still,
Her country
with
album
all
got
of
put
that
by
going
her
on,
original
when the
black
community
fans.
themselves block it,
That's
how
what
can
we
you
know,
have
all
the
that
audacity to win the
Yes,
whole
Black and
thing?
Unite. But I'm saying
Album,
that's what I'm
yeah, we
saying.
need a couple of
Beyonce
songs
used her
in
cheat
there.
code.
'Cause the
Because
community
every
was
other
sitting there for
country
the
singer
shut
was
you
just
down.
using their country fans. Beyonce came with
But
R&B fans.
Beyonce got all the fans.
Destiny
So it
Child
don't,
fans.
I can't hate on her because she got all the fans.
Listen, they said somebody. I think they
Like,
said Dolly
she
Parton.
had-
should
And the
win.
funny thing about it, I'm gonna throw this out.
They
It's
said
not
Dolly
even about
Parton.
fans, nothing like that. It's a big numbers thing.
Yeah.
Think about their
They said the Grammys don't work like
Jay-Z,
that, though. They
Knuckles
said
don't
only
pay that
the
money to
Billboard.
get that
But
shit.
Dolly Parton
So,
and
it
Willie
don't
Nelson
real,
was on her
it ain't real
album.
fans and shit.
Hey, they were saying
Bought it
that,
out and money wise.
yeah, the Grammy though, you can't blame the fans for the Grammy.
Exactly.
The fans, they ain't like the Billboard, where it's more fan based.
Yeah, Billboard's is fan base. That's all. That's all for your
The Grammys. Come on,
Grammys is corporation.
What she ain't winning the Grammys? I saw
No,
her
we was
country.
saying, no, I was saying we can't blame the fans.
Okay,
What
right.
Beyonce
Within
winning.
that.
Yeah, 'cause
But I know-
they got a board, right? They got a
Yeah,
board
yeah,
that works
yes.
on that, and that's why a lot of people don't agree with the Grammy because they said that board is a bunch of old
Yeah.
white people.
People
that
don't know music. They can't even dance. Most of us can't even
Yeah, I know
two-step.
she wears sweatpants.
Niggas can't
No white
two-step.
people.
It was only two clear winners.
You know, white people
In
ain't
the
trying to
Grammys,
get
two
no
clear-
black
it
person
was-
Grammy.
Kendrick, Chris Brown for the R&B song of the year.
I ain't even know you had one. I ain't watching.
They ain't even show them get it. They just like,
Yeah.
they,
Announced it.
you know, the other award. You know how they do the Grammys. They only
Yeah.
show like certain awards. and
Uh-huh.
then
He's still controversial.
They still get it, though. They
right?
still
Like,
announce it,
We gonna
yeah.
give it to him.
Yeah.
But we ain't gonna. We ain't gonna.
Who else won? And Taylor Swift up there dancing, trying to crip walk and stuff.
Mess.
And y'all seen, wasn't that the Grammy? Will Son with the house on his head.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was supposed to represent
Yeah, this nigga had the
Well, the house
Beetlejuice house on his head.
But they say we worried about the wrong
There
stuff.
was
They
another
supposed
white
to be
dude that had
focusing
did it on the
more
Grammys before him.
what was it?
With the same with the house. It was Some creepy stuff. You get rich and you want to dig into creepy stuff. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, but he was representing
They know where we
political issues. He said this is what we should be focused on versus what we here for tonight.
I understand, like he say that, like I understand when they do stuff like that, but then they take the focus away when you see a video of him just groping Justin Bieber from
Because
the
nobody
like where are we
knows what it's
supposed
for. So if you just doing it and nobody knows what you're standing,
you know, like, and then when I see you on your regular on the rails, you doing other stuff that speaks different. I don't know what your message is, sir. I feel like you just rich and bored and got access to stuff because you're rich. Let me put a house in my head. I read a clip that this might be a good idea. This meant something, but this is not what I feel. But I'm gonna do it because it meant something.
Yeah, they said this is vampire folklore.
What?
The house on the hill.
I told you, rich and bored. You want to dig and creepy stuff.
I got to find something else.
No, it was an article about it.
Because it says the council headpiece Jaden Worth at Grammys was designed by Dora Bodie, who works is rooted in history, mythology, and gothic.
Your wife, and then he did it. And they have nothing to do it first.
Joined from the film's vampire legend and historic narratives. Yeah. Let me see. Maybe let me find another.
Like Della said, it's just different people writing different things because in here it says he wore the headpiece to support his father, Will Smith.
Said he was supporting Will Smith.
So, I don't know, whatever they make it. I guess whichever headline go, I don't know. Because it's different headlines to why he wore the...
And I'm like, I know I saw a picture of the white dude who did it. I don't know. You get too rich doing stuff. You just gotta find crazy stuff to get into. Join the focus on. Paradise. I'm gonna keep saying it.
Oh yeah. Paradise is a good show.
Yeah, let's talk. Well, I haven't watched it yet, but these two have watched Paradise. So, y'all want to do a recommendation?
Yeah, we can do that too. I watch a lot of shows.
A show recommendation or the movie recommendation? Or?
But yeah, Paradise is about this dude who worked for the head of the president's security. Or whatever. But let me get the backstory. So, it's that the world basically got destroyed from like the different fires and stuff that been going on, tsunamis, blah, blah, blah. So they built a community, not underground, but in this mountain. They hollowed the mountain out and made this huge community for 25,000 people. And so the president, this dude became to elect the president from underground. He ended up getting killed first episode. So the head of his security, was the closest thing to him. So he's like investigating to try to figure out what's going on. So it was two head of security. What was his name? Billy and Aiden Collins. Aiden Collins is the black dude whose story is about.
Billy's just up under him.
Yeah, Billy up under him, but those are the two that's always with the president all the time. Somehow, some way, the cameras go off at certain times. The next morning, Agent Collins walk in the room, the president's dead. So they're trying to figure out who killed the president.
So that's what the whole thing is about, who killed
the president.
So it's this lady who actually came up with the idea for the community to be up in the mountain. She's like, she run things, but the face is the president who's running things.
Okay.
So she
like Elon Musk and Trump.
Yeah, right. Exactly like that. That's why you got to watch because it's exactly what's going on in real life.
Okay.
So she's making these moves and stuff like
That's
this.
crazy. It's
But
exactly
lying,
what's going on. It's definitely a Trump.
and lying like, okay, outside of the mountain is not happening. So these group of scientists went out to see if the Earth is livable.
Right.
Which it was. but they don't want people to know that. So Elon Musk, which is the lady, she sent Billy, because he's a natural born killer, to go kill all the scientists.
Ex-mercenary.
Yeah. To go kill all the scientists so they won't come report back what's going on.
And just to speak on how good he is, remember, there was only 25,000 people that could come down here.
Right.
So it's a selective 25,000
So
people.
25,000 people got selected.
And the rich lady she talking about.
It just came out a few weeks ago.
And the
There's another show like this.
and the rich lady, the black dude, the main character, black dude
Collins,
from
Adrian Collins.
Yeah, he's from Love Jones and stuff.
He's from Love Jones. He's from the 100s. He's from
black
dude.
dude. But I forget his name. But nah, it ain't the whole movie ain't about that. It's really
The TV show.
I mean, the TV show ain't about that. It's really about like it's only a handful of people that know outside is breathable. That is like you can still life out there, and everybody down there believe that it ended. So it's the rich. The president didn't even have the pass to get to them
The
type of.
certifications to even access the files to let them know that outside is livable.
So he was president by name only.
Yeah.
Basically, he was just
Elon
the
Musk's
face.
truck.
Right.
He was just a face. So, but his dad, that's the thing. It's only like 6 episodes. So the new episode come out Monday. But the dad had access because he was an architect as well.
He's the one that.
Yeah. Okay.
I built that place.
Yeah. So it's all these lies and secrets that's coming out.
And
But
this is called, what's the name of it again?
Paradise is on Hulu.
Paradise on Hulu. You got a show recommendation besides Paradise? Because that was Quay. What's yours? A show or movie?
A movie recommendation. A movie. No, I don't got a movie recommendation. She's still mad. I started with Paradise.
I've been talking about her like
I'm gonna steal hers because she the one who put me on it. I'm gonna tell y'all my TV show recommendation for this week is Yellow Jacket, right? Because she wanted told me about it. So Yellow Jacket is about soccer team, female soccer team who go and they had won in their state, and then they was traveling to the big tournament. And on a plane, one of the teammates is rich. Her dad chartered them a private plane, and the plane crashed. And these survivors, but they don't get found for like 18 months, and they end up being messy coat. And they switch from. And why I like the show, it switched from present day when the survivors are grown and what's going on with their lives to back when the plane crashed. And so it's various characters, and you still don't know. They have 3 seasons. I'm only on season 2, episode 3, but you still don't know where some of them are as an adult. And so it's good. That's my recommendation. So y'all go watch that.
And those girls are crazy.
They're crazy.
The whole crazy.
All right, Jedi. You have a recommendation?
Yep, Jedi Master got a recommendation, but it's not on Star Wars. It's actually on some anime, because I am also a huge anime fan. We get into that later when y'all check out my channel, coming soon, really soon. But I have a recommendation for anime, and it's on Netflix. It's called Sakamoto Days. It's a story about a assassin. Get out the game, get out of the Japanese, you know how they hold you down. Once you win, you can't leave by death. But he was the coldest, top, nobody can fuck with him. He left for love, started a family, retired, became fat. Fat. The man don't look like his old school characters, but he does his thing. It's a great, also writing, the drawing is awesome, storytelling is good, it's up to date. You may hear things like Blicky and people feeling lit in it. You'll like it though.
It's Asian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Asian. Sakamoto Days, Netflix, assassin series, retired assassin that the people he used to work for put a bounty on his head. So everybody wants to get him because everybody heard about him and wants to get that title to take down Sakamoto. But yeah, it ain't easy. It's a good watch. Check it out for your anime fans and your non-anime fans. If you want people who just want to dip their toe in a little bit, it's a nice little thing to watch for you. Soccer multiple days, Netflix.
Ooh. That was strong number.
I got an anime one.
And that'll also be just good for action, not just anime. If you like action movies or action series,
it's a series.
That's also just good for that
action.
too. You said you got one?
Yeah, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Diamond. I'm hooked on it. Old
That's
school.
new?
90s baby, yeah, new.
Big Dragon Ball fans.
Weekly. It's weekly. I done got caught up.
Diamond is
I
good.
gotta wait till 24th for the new episode. Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Canon.
Baby and grown version. Yeah.
Now what?
Super Saiyan 3
what
Vegeta. I'm on like episode 12, I think.
What app?
Oh,
Crunchyroll or Hulu.
Okay.
If you're real anime fans, go ahead and support Crunchyroll so they can keep bringing out that good stuff straight from Japan. You know, Netflix, American-wise, so they're going to pick and choose when they want to bring, but Crunchyroll, strictly all anime. So go ahead and hit and subscribe to Crunchyroll, get that thing. Nice little stuff up there. They got sub and dub. So if you want to feel old school, just listen to the Japanese version, they got that. But if you like me, and I'm old school, I like both, but I got to go with the American, that's my native tongue. Go that first, then I go back and watch sub. But they have both for you guys.
I'll read the subtitle.
And that's the only way you can watch Diamond now.
I enjoy good anime. Let it be in whatever language. I'm gonna read it.
But then I put my glasses on, I'm in there. I don't hear none of them kids say,
Spoiler alert, Vegeta still ain't win a fight yet.
There's still 10 Vegeta for me. Prince of all Saiyans, baby.
Yeah, spoiler alert. I ain't even waste our time. Real Dragon Ball Z fans know. It still ain't won a fight yet. It's over with.
I don't know. I can't say yeah update.
You gotta have clips in there and just get loose, you know what I'm saying? You just always getting up. I watched Brawley the other night. The Brawley saga. The movie? The movie. The GT, the old one. He bitched up. Soon as he saw Brawley.
He's the legendary Saiyan! What can we do amongst power against stacks?
Hey, that was the movie?
Yeah, the old school, not the one that we saw recently. This is the old version, probably.
Okay.
Invincible season 3.
Invincibles. Prime.
Everybody all people that watch Invincible. Season 3, good.
But season 3 ain't finished. That's still dropping.
Yeah, it's going. I watched
almost at the end, but you can still catch up.
Yeah.
It's still there. And Invincibles, it don't matter if you're a DC fan or a Marvel fan. DC, if you like the Avengers, watch Invincibles season 1. You're going to see characters that mimic Superman, Batman, Flash, the Justice League character get tormented. Like, this is some real superhero shit in a modern day world. Watch it. Invincibles, #1. Love it.
I like that.
Okay, y'all. Well, thank y'all for watching. That concludes our episode for this week. Tune in next time. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Hit that like button.
Yes. And we will catch y'all next time. Bye.
And put in the post what y'all want to hear us talk about too. Let us know what y'all been thinking about and want to know what we can talk about and like that. Put it out there. Let us know.
Yeah. If I can remember the topic, right? Tell me what y'all think. Did y'all think that ASAP Rocky did it or did y'all think he was innocent? The guy was trying to extort him, even though we know he found not guilty. What y'all think about the man who didn't really, who unalived he didn't unalive him. He shot the black teen, but he died before he was
can get his sentence.
To get his sentence.
How
y'all feel about that?
Clone him.
Also, if y'all have TV recommendations or if y'all watch any of the shows that we recommend,
you like it or you don't like it.
Let
us know.
Talk to us, okay?
Because this is We Talk.
For a minute. We'll catch y'all next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.